Part 7. Back at Eagle Island Base, Zeta was laughing victoriously as 5 lava tubes were being filled with different colored lava. It is glorious! I'm a genius! Debbie giggled giddily as she clapped. Zeke just looked outright worried, and Glenn was smiling nervously. A tube was filling very hot molten lava into one of the big clear ice balls. Yes, I love it! This is my idea! Wait! But then the lava melted through the ice ball. Look out! Ah! I'm burning! I told you to look out! Glenn, I wanted lava balls, not lava puddles. Uh-oh, Glenn's messing up. Yeah, we were very close. We just need 2 more weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. It's quite the undertaking. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm doing that thing again. That thing where where I'm not quite sure I heard what I think I heard. Hey, skinny sassy face! To an eagle named Carl. Did you hear 2 weeks or did you hear tomorrow? I heard tomorrow? Fat dude! To Jerry. What did you hear? Definitely what you said? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call my old engineer Steve. And you know what? You're a lot like him. She goes to a red phone and dials a number. In the ice dungeon, Steve's phone vibrated, then went to voicemail. Hey, it's Steve! Sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but you know what to do. We then see that Steve was stuck between 2 ice columns and he was frozen stiff trying to speak. Zeta hung up the phone. Oh yeah! I had to discipline Steve! So, what was that you had said to me? She leaned menacingly over Glenn. Tomorrow. That's what I thought you said. And see, now everybody happy now. Debbie and Glenn awkwardly laughed. Oh boy. Ow! Whined Baby from his ice cube prison. Meanwhile, underwater, the giant pig submarine was coming under the surface of Eagle Island. It broke through the ice at the entrance. And when it came to a stop, a giant door dropped open to reveal the amazing team, all wearing yellow winter explorer coats. And Marcus and Melody also wore special collars on their necks. The song, "Turn Down for What?" plays as each teammate either fist bumped each other or struck cool poses. Red and Indigo began to lead the team forward until... Whoa! Yikes! They both slipped and slid down the ramp and fell onto the snow. Leonard and Gary laughed. It's not funny! She said it's not funny, but it was muffled because she was speaking with a scarf over her mouth. Gary and Leonard walked forward, and they also slipped onto the icy ramp. Whoa! Leonard landed on Red, and Gary landed on his own head. Ha ha ha! Then Bob began to slide down while still standing. Uh-oh. Whoa! Careful, buddy, that's not... Whoa! Chuck slipped as well. Fly slid. Woo! Oh! Amber Amber said while covering her eyes as she slid. Hang on, Winter! Fuchsia held Winter's hand, and they both slid down. Whoa! Eek! Said Marcus and Melody as they slid. Incoming! Zach cried as he too slid. Ready? Said Abby, taking Penny's hand. Ready! And they both slid. Whee! Chip tripped and slid on his belly. Whoa, wait for me! And soon everyone all began to pile up on Red, Indigo, Leonard, and Gary. Talon and Crystal simply flapped their wings and fluttered off the ramp and landed softly in the snow next to the team. Crystal still walked with her crutches. Whoa. Would you look at that, Indigo? Oh my gosh! They both saw the superweapon volcano as it rumbled, making a small earthquake that shook the ground. Golly! Okay, guys. He and Indigo got up. Let's do this. The rest of the team got to their feet. Yes! Awesome! Here we go. We got this. We got an island to save, kids. 2 islands? We have 2 islands to save. But Mighty Eagle cowardly still stayed on board. I can't do this! I've made a terrible mistake! Huh? What are you talking about? Zeta! Who is Zeta? Indigo and Red asked together. The leader of the Eagles! The one who's been trying to destroy our islands! And my ex-fiancé. Wait, what? Did you say fiancé? Beyonce? And you're just telling us this now? Better late than ever. What happened, Mr. Mighty Eagle? Well, we then flash back to a teenage Mighty Eagle in high school. It was many years ago, in the 1990s. Teenage Mighty Eagle and Teenage Zeta bumped into each other in the locker hallway, dropping their things. She was the smartest girl in school, and I had an incredible sense of fashion. Teenage Mighty Eagle waved his handsome golden hair. Whoa. Hey. She smiled, showing that she had colorful braces in her teeth. It was love at first sight. We see the 2 eagles roller skating together as Teenage Mighty Eagle returned a VHS tape to a Blockbuster video store. At a high school, Teenage Zeta was in class when there came a beep. She gasped and grabbed her electronic pager. I miss you? Aww. Teenage Mighty Eagle hung up from a pay telephone and chuckled. Then they went canoeing in a lake, and when their boat barely touched a small iceberg and capsized, sending the 2 falling into the water. They both submerged from the freezing water and laughed. They both swam close to each other, and Teenage Mighty Eagle affectionately stroked Teenage Zeta's feathers. She was the best thing that had ever happened to me. Then we see them both jumping off a bridge tied to a bungee cord and doing bungee jumping, but the cord snapped. They both ended up at the hospital, each injured in a hospital beds next to each other. They both smiled and held each other's hands. But since I wasn't quite ready to mate for life... Oh, Mighty Eagle then saw an engagement ring on his finger and felt very nervous. Oh, wow, An engagement ring? Teenage Zeta nodded her head eagerly. Naturally, We see Zeta all alone at the wedding, feeling so broken-hearted as it both snowed and thunderstormed, as she was on the verge of tears. I abandoned her. We cut to the present. No wonder she's evil! How could you leave her like that? Because I am a coward. Many of you didn't know that about me. Chuck raised his hand. Red shrugged. Well, actually, I assume she's been heartbroken ever since, and it's all my fault. So this is Beyonce we're talking about. You know what? I just remembered. I have something to do back home. And he flew off. Thanks for the help. Melody couldn't believe what she was hearing. What? That's it? You're all just letting him leave? Just like that? Somebody's got to talk some sense into him. Well, then why don't you go and do it, Melody, and get him to come back? Huh? Me? But what about you, Marcus? I promised Mother I'd look after you. Don't worry about me, sis. I'll be all right. I'm not a baby mouse anymore. And besides, I really want to help these guys on their mission. I've always wanted to be part of a big plan. Plus, if there's anyone I know who can talk some sense into anybody, it's my big sister. And I know you can do it. Melody thought about it for a little bit. Then she made her decision. Well, okay. I trust you. She opened her new flight wings, then looked back at the team. Well, birds and pigs, I'm gonna do my best to bring him back. But in case I don't succeed, or if something happens to me, please take care of Marcus. Hey, don't worry, we will. Red put a hand on Marcus's shoulder. He's in good hands. Then he affectionately patted Marcus on the head. Trust me. So long, said Leonard, waving. Goodbye, Melody said, her voice quivering. Then she opened her new wings and flew into the air to go after Mighty Eagle. Good luck, Melody, Amber called. Marcus watched sadly as he watched his sister go. Be back soon,